The Great Bear Rainforest is just a remarkable part of the world. And at one time I was just anchored offshore trying to capture some images of an underwater reef system along the proposed Northern Gateway tanker route. And there were whales bubble net feeding. This is a communal feeding behavior that humpback whales do, and sometimes there'll be 14 or 15 of them diving down, and a few of them have been designated to blow bubbles. So they actually blow a curtain of bubbles that traps forage fish like herring and pilchards inside this net of bubbles. And I knew that they were doing that offshore, but I anchored the boat and jumped in the water, and I was moving through a kelp forest, and the whale song was getting louder and louder, and it's so loud underwater it almost like penetrates your dry suit. It's incredible. It's haunting, galactic sounds. It's like a full symphony of foreign sounds underwater. And but the whales had actually come up alongside the reef system that I was diving, and I could see the whales actually go down below, and they started blowing bubbles, and I was inside this bubble net, and it was like being hit by a fire hose from below of solid air, and it almost ripped my regulator out of my mouth, and I just managed to swim to some kelp and get next to the rock wall just as a dozen humpback whales with their mouths wide open came right up to the surface beside me. So I almost ended up inside a whale mouth one day, and it's just so many events that you kind of look back on and think how lucky I am to still have all my limbs, I guess.